Welcome back to a special Fed edition of The Exchange, live from Washington. A surprise weekly jump in mortgage demand right as we're about to hear the Fed's rate decision today. Diana Olick is here with the story. Wait, is it a jump, Diana, or is it what happened?
It's a jump.
It is a jump.
It's an actual jump. Yes, after 3 straight weeks of declines, we saw a big bump in mortgage demand from home buyers. Purchase applications last week jumped 11% compared with the previous week and were 13% higher than the same week 1 year ago. Yes, mortgage rates fell a tiny bit. The 30-year fixed went from 6.89 to 6.84%. Not huge, but that's not going to be the deciding factor in buying a home today. Rates are 34 basis points lower than they were a year ago, but that didn't really help much for April when home sales were sluggish. Now, the CEO of home builder Taylor Morrison was on CNBC this morning and said it's less about mortgage rates now.
Mostly it's consumer sentiment, confidence. There's a lot going on out there, and they're trying to, process what does it really mean for them.
So if you look at mortgage rates really over the past month through today, they shot higher to start April, but have really been in a very narrow range ever since. No major swings. So was last week's bump in mortgage demand just a blip? Was it a response to much higher inventory? Or are consumers now just getting used to the tariff uncertainty?
I guess you could. I'm going to ask you a question from a friend of mine who just got outbid on a townhome, moderately priced, $700,000 or so. It's now moderate. He said, where is all this demand coming from? Like, who is it that where we see bidding wars in certain cases, or people still going over ask? And with rates as high as they are and everything else going on, how do you explain it?
It's definitely the move-up buyer. It's that buyer who is not first-time, isn't as mortgage dependent. We're seeing it in the higher end, in the 800 to 1.5 million range. That's where you're seeing the strongest demand. Luxury has actually come down a bit because of the stock market. And again, that first-time buyer in the lower range, the 200 to 6 or 800,000, and yes, in some places that is the starter home. That's where demand has completely pulled back.
So if you want a better deal, you have to go to the multi-million-dollar price range,
yeah, sure.
basically.
Why
okay.
Not?
Well, Diana, thanks.
See you there.
Appreciate it. Diana Olick.